Hello everyone, here we are mid-December, well into the winter time. I'm not sure when technically the winter starts, but in my version of winter time, mid-December is well into the winter. And I decided to do a video on wilderness cordage, cordage making materials, and today we have an excellent one, Dogbane. Dogbane is also known as Indian hemp. It's easier to identify in the summertime whenever the leaves are still on it, but you can't use it in the summertime for cordage making materials. But you can see these right here that have the grayish color. Those are from last year. Now the cordage on that stuff is pretty well rotted and gone. I mean, you can, if you have to, scrape some material off that, but what we're looking for is the ones, if you look here on this gray one that I just took, you can see that I'm still getting some good fiber off of that. So if that's all that you have to work with is these old gray ones, you can scrounge enough material off of it. But what you really want to look for is these red colored Dogbane stalks. It's got a reddish color to it. And another way to identify it in the winter is these seed pods right here. They've got these long seed pods. They kind of resemble like a real skinny bean pod. That's a good way to identify Dogbane in the wintertime. There's another one right there. So that's how I noticed these driving on the side of the road, and they do like roadsides a lot. So if you guys can keep your eye out as you're flying by without getting yourself killed and running off the road, you can see these in these red stalks and stop and get some Dogbane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest a few of these, and I'll get back with you guys later on how to process the cordage. See ya. Alright everyone, welcome back. Here we are, February the 22nd, 2 months later from Dogbane Part 1, where I showed you guys on the side of the road how to identify it in the wintertime. And in that video I said that it's a lot easier to identify in the summertime when the leaves are on it and everything, and it is. But I also said that you couldn't use it for cordage in the summertime, which was false. You can. You can cut it in the summertime, but you have to let it dry out. So it takes longer for the cordage process in the summer. And it's more poisonous in the summer as well. Dogbane is a poisonous plant, and the liquid in the plant, it produces a milky substance, is slightly poisonous. So you don't want to be handling it too much in the summertime. But here we are. We're going to learn how to, now that you know how to identify it, we're going to learn how to process the cordage. So what you need, you've got your plant here. You're going to want to break these limbs off of it. Now you can use these, save these and use these for cordage, but to get started you're going to break the limbs off of it. And here's the seed pods that I told you was one way to identify the plant, is by these long bean-like seed pods. You can also break these open and replant Dogbane around your home. So put all this aside. What we're trying to get to the stalk. So we just have the stalk like this. Okay. Now we're going to take a hard surface. We've got our AR 500 steel target here, and that I just ordered in the mail. This is going to be lots of fun, but that'll be in another video. You're going to take a knife like this one here. You're going to take the handle. Actually, it doesn't have to be a knife, just anything hard. And you're going to crack the stalk. All the way down the length of it. I'm making cordage.
Oh.
Oh.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
I'm going to make cordage.
This?
Yeah.
That's a cord? Hear that? Hear that? That's a
Okay.
cord.
When you get it cracked down the whole length, you should have 4 pieces. Okay, bud. Take that over there, please. Take it away. Thank you.
Where?
Just go have fun with it. Okay. Now, you're gonna zoom in here. You're gonna take these 4 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're gonna split them open down the length of the stalk. Hey guys, please. Okay.
Please stop.
Now, when you get these 4 pieces, this is where the fun starts. This is really neat, and it takes some practice, some coordination to get used to. But you pinch it. You use this grip right here. Start about, I don't know, 1.5 inches down, like that. And take this hand and push over your finger, and you're going to break the wood. And then you take the wood and you peel it off. This is what you're after. This is the cordage. Now, I grab the cordage with a pinch grip like this, same grip in this hand, and I pull. As I pull, the wood rises to the top. So you're peeling the cordage down and you break. Peel, break. Peel, break. Sometimes you'll get a piece of wood stuck in it like that. Fish it out with your fingers, but peel, break. You just keep doing this all the way down the stalk. I'm going to try to speed up to keep this video as short as possible.
1, 2, 3. We're driving from town to town, singing these same old protest songs, night after night, for rowdy punk.
And my sticks are getting a little broken up and awkward here, but just re-straighten those. Continue on.
Our crowd, they lift up their hands and scream when we sing power to the poor, and we open the door to the world with our fists raised.
Now I pounded on my the stalk a little much with the knife and broke these up, so I'm having a little difficulty here. It usually goes a little bit smoother than this, but it's not a perfect world.
We're gonna fight, 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 fight until we die. We're gonna fight, 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 fight until we die. We're gonna fight, 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 fight until we die tonight.
Alright, whatever. Here we go. Now, you're going to end up with a long piece of fiber. like so. Next thing we have to do is there's this red, if you'll come down here, there's this, we're actually after this blonde looking stuff here, sort of strawberry blonde. On the other side you've got this smooth red bark substance. I call that chaff. We're going to get that off. The way you do that, I need some moisture on my hands. I'll be right back. It works a little easier with moisture on your hands. So now if you can see that chaff coming off like dust. You're going to do that all the way down the stalk, or the length of it anyway. And you can like really do this for a long time to get a real fine fiber, but once again, being that try to keep these videos as short as possible, I'm going to do this as fast as possible. But as you can see on my pant leg here, that's nothing but a bunch of that bad stuff that you don't want on there. So, if you look here, we've got down to the fiber a lot better. So, now we're going to work on what's called the, so I can straighten this fiber out, what's called the reverse twist cordage method. So, cordage is one of the most important survival materials that you can get, especially for making snares and deadfalls, lashing clothes together, whatever. Okay, so the reverse twist. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to twist back with this finger, and then I'm going to twist forward with that finger until it kinks, and it'll roll over on itself. Watch. And kink like that. Now a lot of people like to do it like this. They like to hold it in their hand, in their finger, and what's happening is both, you've got two pieces, you got this one and that one. Both of them twist the same direction individually, like that. See? You're turning to the right, and you're turning to the right on both of them. But they wrap to the left. So you turn this to the right, wrap it to the left. Turn that to the right, wrap it to the left. Turn this to the right, wrap it to the left. Turn this to the right, wrap it to the left. So both individual pieces are spinning the same direction but wrapping around each other the opposite way. The way I like to do it is hold it in my teeth. It's a lot faster. I'll turn both of them that direction, so I go so I'm spinning them both to the right, wrapping to the left. Now, zoom in here. What you end up with is a really, really strong piece of fiber. And this is rough. I'm trying to keep this fast for time and to keep the video short. You can actually take your time and make this stuff really, really high quality. As you can see, like up here, it starts thicker and the cordage starts to get thinner down here. So what you can do in a situation like that is what's called a V-splice, where you take some of your extra cordage laying around, you have this V right here. The two individual strands make a V. Take your cordage, poke it right up inside that V. Just take a new piece, poke it right up inside that V, twist all of it together, and continue on. Twist to the right, wrap to the left. Twist to the right, wrap to the left. Twist to the right, wrap to the left. I'll do it a couple times with my fingers and then I'll get it back in my teeth again, because for me it's faster that way. Some people do just fine like this, but not me. Now I've spliced more fiber in. Continue on and you'll see that my cordage got thicker again, like it was supposed to be. You want to try to keep it consistent the whole way down, the same size. So you'll actually want a pile of fiber you'll want an extra pile of fiber over here so you can continue to splice new fiber in. There you go. I think you guys have got the gist of it. We're going to cut this video off right here because I'm sure it's getting long already. But Dogbane cordage, you can do this with milkweed as well, and several other plants. But for now, we're doing Dogbane, Indian hemp. You saw it here on Abo Caveman. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a nice day.
We hang out after the show, drinking beers and talking trash. Up with the poor, down with the man.